We're going to take a quick photo. Please look at Dawn right here.
At who?
Dawn, he's right there with his hand. All right. Let me know when you're good.
Sorry.
That's okay. Wait a minute. No one's blocking you. My mother voice.
Yes, exactly.
Catalina.
You get a pen.
The architect of much of this, so thank you.
Liz.
A great leader, Majority Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins. Rich white women will always find a way to secure an abortion. They always did. So this is also an attack on poor women, an attack on black and brown women, an attack on new New Yorkers. It's intentional, it's unrelenting, it's the continuation of the Republicans' assault on women's right to an abortion. And it's been happening steadily and aggressively with each passing year. If a woman is wanted in another state, this is what we're talking about. I mean, this is how scary this gets. This is not some futuristic film or book, science fiction. No, if a woman is wanted under criminal charges in another state, we're going to take steps to protect them from extradition. They're already having to come from other states. Western New York Planned Parenthood, busy taking women seeking access from the state of Ohio just 3 hours down the road. That's just the beginning, my friends. That is just the beginning. We also know we have to protect these centers. So we allocated $10 million in grants for reproductive health care centers because we've already seen the threats of anti-abortion violence. And the climate out there is just getting more extreme every single day, and it's only going to get worse. What they and their staffs have to endure, and when there have been assaults and threats, I have gone to these clinics just to lend my support. And in my home in Buffalo, I live down the hall from an older couple who, when they learned we were going to be taking these steps a few weeks ago, the woman hugged me tightly. And I asked her why this was so personal to her. And she said, because my husband, doctor down the hall from me, had been an abortion provider before 1970. And she says, I was his nurse. She started crying and she says, I can't tell you how many lives we lost because people would come in after they tried to have an abortion at home or literally in the back alleys, and they failed and they came in and they bled to death in their office. All these years later, this was an emotional experience for her to think that we could go back to that time.
Restrictions on abortion access disproportionately impacts people of low income, people of immigrant status, Black people, Hispanic people, LGBTQ people, and our youth. And God forbid you are at the intersection of more than one of these identities. We know that all around reproductive health care is a challenging experience at any juncture of your life.
Here in New York State, as we've all been hearing, the protection of abortion rights is enshrined in the law, and today these legal rights are being bolstered. New York is and continues to be a beacon of hope, a safe harbor, a sanctuary. 26 states home to more than half of the population of reproductive age in this country, are poised to further roll back abortion rights. If this happens, many states will not permit exceptions for pregnancies that result from rape or incest.
Elections have consequences. When you elect the President of the United States, they get to nominate the members of the Supreme Court. Heck, even the Republican Party denied that from President Obama because they knew they wanted to do this. They knew they wanted to have a strong majority on the court that would tell women what to do with their bodies. But here we are in New York, doing the right thing by protecting women, protecting providers, and protecting choice.